Hi guys, I am Lacontra. Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about forms and how to draw the 4 basic forms. Every object has a form, okay? And form can be classified with 3 characteristics, and that is height. A form, for an object to have form, that means the object has height, it has width, and it also has depth. These 3 qualities combine together to give forms 3D. Okay, they make forms look 3D. As fashion illustrators, we are going to be drawing a lot, and when we draw on paper, that is 2D because the paper is flat. Okay, is the closest to 2D. The paper has height, the paper has width, but there's no depth. Okay, and since we are going to be drawing a lot on paper, how do we make our drawing to have depth, to make the drawing come to life? Okay, because when a drawing has depth, it looks 3D. We make our drawing have depth by shading or use of shadows. Okay, shadows are used to create the illusion of forms when drawing. If you look at this, okay, I drew the 4 basic forms, which are cube, cylinder, cone, and sphere. And with the application of shading around them, okay, they don't just look flat, although they are drawn on a flat surface, but they don't look flat. Okay, the shading around this sphere makes us to know that this is rounded. This is not a flat looking circle, but it's a rounded object. Okay, the shading makes each of them to stand independently on their own, like each of them are occupying their own space on this platform. It is all due to shading. Okay, shading gives depth and makes your drawing look 3D. So we are going to be learning how to draw these 4 basic shapes today, which are the cube, cylinder, cone, and sphere. So I'm going to be starting with the cube. A cube is a 3-dimensional object that is square on all sides. When I mean square, I don't mean necessarily square like all sides must be equal. No, but all sides must be perpendicular. Okay, all sides have a kind of perpendicular angle 90. That's what I mean by square. Okay, so a cube is squared on all sides. For example, if I want to draw this book, you see a dictionary, but if I want to draw this dictionary, I see a cube. So therefore, I'm going to draw the basic form, which is the cube of this dictionary first, before adding the details later on. And as an artist, as a fashion illustrator, when you are drawing, it's always good to draw the form of the object first before adding details later on. Like when you see here, this is an apple, but this apple is just a variation of the sphere. Okay, the idea of the apple is from the sphere. So when you can get the form, which is the sphere, then you can draw spherical shapes like the apple. So to draw the cube, I'm going to be sketching. Okay, now I'm going to be using this 7B pencil to sketch. When you are doing your sketch, I advise you to use HB pencil because that one has very hard lead and you can make very light and faint markings on your paper that are easy to erase. I'm only using this dark shading pencil for you guys because of the camera, so that you can see what I am doing. So in order to draw the cube, I'm going to be sketching out my square. So the first square, this is the first square that I will be sketching out. So when you are sketching, you can see the way I'm sketching my lines. When you are sketching, the lines may look rough, but yes, it's just a sketch. You are going to be highlighting, you'll be finalizing your drawing when you get the form you are looking for in the sketch. So I'm drawing another cube right now. Okay, so I'm trying to draw a box because a box is a readily example of cube. So what I'm doing is I'm drawing all sides of the box, that is both the part of the box that is visible to us and the part of the box that is hidden. you draw everything out. I'm drawing through. Okay, so now after sketching, when I'm happy with the form I've sketched, I'll take another pencil and highlight the parts of the shape that I need. Okay, so I'm highlighting the part of the box that is facing us. Okay, like so. Okay, so this is a cube, a box, a cube, and you can see the lines I highlighted. The faint lines here, they represent the part of the box that is on the other side that is not visible. Okay, but they tend to give it 3D. So when I'm satisfied with this, I can just easily rub out the faint line. Okay, but looking at this shape, you know that it doesn't just end. The only part of the cube we are seeing is the top and these two sides. So the next shape we are going to be drawing or sketching out is the cylinder. And in order to sketch out the cylinder, I'm going to be drawing an ellipse. And when I say ellipse, I mean an oval shape. And this is how an ellipse looks like. Okay, I'll be sketching out the ellipse lightly. I'm only doing this dark so you can see what I'm doing. I'm only making this dark, so it doesn't matter if your lines are rough. Okay, just keep sketching. While you are sketching, the shape of what you are sketching is going to be evident even in all this rough mess. Okay, so the shape of the oval I'm looking for is here. I'm going to be using the pencil to highlight that later on. So from the center of this ellipse here, I'm going to be doing a vertical line. I'll sketch it down like this, any length. So let me say this is the length of the cone. Now from this base here, I'm going to be drawing a horizontal line. I'll be sketching it like this to represent the base of the cylinder. So, and it's also going to serve as the base for the ellipse, for sketching out the ellipse for the base. So I'll sketch out another ellipse to represent the base of this cylinder. Just keep sketching it out till that form you're looking for is evident in your sketch. So once you are satisfied, you connect this point together. Okay, sketch lightly. Okay, if your work is rough, don't worry, just keep practicing. It takes time. So if I'm satisfied with my sketch, I'll just take another pencil and draw out the form from within the sketch. Okay, like so. And I'm going to draw the base of the cylinder. That is, I'm going to be drawing only these parts of the cylinder, because this one inside, the ellipse inside, we are not seeing it. It's on the other side of the cylinder. The cylinder is a 3D shape because it's rounded. Okay, it's a rounded shape. It goes all around like so. The broken line is showing, indicates the part of the cylinder that we're not seeing. You can see the arrow. Okay, the arrow shows it goes round. Okay, it's a rounded, it has form. The next I'm going to be showing you how to sketch out is the cone. And to draw the cone is another rounded 3D form. Okay, so since it's rounded, I'm going to be drawing an ellipse. Okay, so the ellipse is going to represent the base of the cone. So this is the ellipse. I'll sketch the ellipse. The lines look rough, but I just keep sketching till I find that form that I'm looking for within my sketch. Okay, when you are sketching, I repeat, do not make it as dark as this. I'm only doing it this dark so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm okay with this ellipse. From the center of this ellipse, okay, I'm going to draw a vertical line straight up like so. I'll sketch it upward. Then from here, I'll draw a slanted line to touch one part of the ellipse like so. One slanted line here, sketch it out. Sketch out another slanted line here. Okay, so after doing that sketching, I'll take the pencil and finalize the drawing, add finishing touches to the cone. Okay, and I'll draw the base of the cone. That is the part that is visible outside here. So after drawing my cone, I just take my eraser and ease off some of the rough sketches and the inner ellipse of the base of the cone that is not visible to us. Okay, so it's as simple as that. The cone is a rounded shape. That means it goes round. Okay, broken line signifies the part of the cone that we're not seeing, so it goes round. Okay, like the ellipse goes round. Now finally, the last shape I'm going to be showing you how to sketch is the sphere. Okay, sphere is a rounded shape and it is rounded on all sides. Okay, a sphere is rounded on all sides. So I'll start by sketching a circular shape. Okay, your circle may not be perfect while sketching, but just keep going round, keep refining your lines. Okay, go around, refine it till the form, that circular form you are looking for, becomes evident in the midst of all this. Okay, I think I'm cool with this. I'll take my pencil now and really draw out that circle that I want, and then I'm going to just rub off some of the mess I made from the sketch lines. Okay, so when sketching, it may appear rough, but just keep going around, keep refining your sketch lines, keep refining them till you get the form you are looking for. So this is a sphere, okay, and it is round. It's not just a circle, it is rounded on all sides. Okay, so this is the ellipse. This is the ellipse. Broken line show the part of the sphere that we're not seeing, and it goes round this way and keeps going. It's a rounded shape. So that is how to draw the 4 basic forms. And like I said, every object can be broken down into these 4 basic forms. So to do a recap, a form or an object can be said to have form when it has height, width, and depth. Okay, these 3 components combine to give a form 3 dimension. Okay, and I said, since we are going to be drawing on paper and paper is 2 dimension, we are going to create the illusion of 3 dimension using shading techniques. Okay, then we went ahead to list the forms, the basic forms as cube, and we sketched it out just like so. We also sketched out the cylinder, the cone, and the sphere. Okay, so practice drawing these shapes, they are very important. Okay, I'll be waiting for your questions in the comments section, and the next video we'll be talking about shading. I'm going to be showing you how to shade your shapes to give them form. Okay, something like what I have here in the next video. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notification for future videos. I remain La Contra. See you when I see you in another video. Ciao.